Brian Brown, official first practice last week on Thursday. This season is rapidly approaching. Next weekend, you'll be playing 5 actual games. Talk to me about what you're doing with your team this week.
Yeah, we're continuing to train. It was nice to get into full-time training last week, so kind of getting the ball rolling on that. Now we're getting in a nice rhythm where we're practicing, got a regular schedule, games coming up quickly. We're going to do a blue-silver scrimmage this weekend on Sunday. So yeah, it's nice to see the guys in full practices, full weeks now. So it's nice to get in that nice rhythm, kind of getting everybody going, improving every day.
Being kind of a water polo novice myself, I'll ask this question. Do you put in, your offense, your defense? Does that happen at a certain time? Or a lot of your guys probably know what you're doing. Have you tweaked it at all?
Yeah, the upperclassmen know what's going on. The freshmen are learning under fire. We need to have the basics down for the first weekend. I'm not going to get super complicated. We just don't have enough time to get everything in place, right? We don't get any training over the summer. Freshmen are coming off of BCT. Our guys are coming off of military duties during the summer. So really, we have this, 1 month. It's really less than a month. It's a couple weeks to get everybody in school, in their classes, start conditioning. So many things to do. So we're going to be limited on the strategy stuff, but the upperclassmen, yes, and the freshmen are picking it up as we move along. So we'll have the basics in there. I would love to have more, but got to start somewhere.
Yeah, you mentioned the freshmen. Tell me, how are they looking? I've heard through the grapevine that you might have some pretty decent players coming up.
Yeah, the freshman class is really strong. They're not only going to play, but they're going to have to play. And I think they're going to fill some important roles, some important spots that are going to allow us to move some of the upperclassmen around to fill other spots that we lost last year. So I think we're in a really good spot. The freshmen have been bright stars in practices. They're a little bit behind, but great glimpses here and there. Sustainability, we'll see. But I think by the time mid-season rolls around, we'll be in a really good spot.
Talk to me about last year, one of the most successful seasons in Air Force water polo history. That's great in one way, and then you get to the next season and maybe it's a little bit scary because it's like, wow, people are going to expect some things from us.
Yeah, the expectations are high, and even in our own camp, right? So the expectations are the same from last year. It's going to be another great beginning of the season, so hopefully that'll continue to be that way. We got some important games right at the beginning of the season. Navy's coming into town. So a lot of important games right at the beginning of the season are really going to test us early to see if we can hold that same pattern that we had last year. So yeah, the expectations are high from outside, but we have the same internal stuff too. I wouldn't say nervousness yet, but yeah, you're definitely looking forward that we're playing games in a couple weeks, and are we really ready? But we will be. We will be.
Final question for you. What do you want to see from your blue-silver? How will you separate the teams, if you even know yet?
I think we'll do a couple things. A couple things we've done the last couple years. We'll do probably 2 games, 2 that are like half games. So we'll play, maybe the top group versus everybody else, and then more of an even group. Which one we'll start with, we'll see. Years past, we've gone, freshmen versus upperclassmen. We have enough to do that right now, so maybe that'll be a combination. Maybe we'll go 4 different ones and play 4 different quarters. We'll see. So it's been talked about, it's been discussed, but nothing in concrete yet. But I expect to see stuff we've been working on in practice. I don't want to see a bunch of stuff we haven't been working on because that's not important. I want to see what we've been working on in practice.
Perfect. Coach Brown, thanks for the time. Have fun this weekend.
Thanks, Brian. Appreciate it.